Welcome back to English with Jim. In this lesson, we are going to take a close look at all 12 English verb tenses with simple explanations and clear examples. To speak fluently, you need to understand all these tenses. So, let's get at it. Okay, we're going to start with the present tenses, beginning with present simple. Present simple is used for general truths and facts, habits, and routines. I work in an office every day. That's a routine. I always eat breakfast at 8 a.m. That's a habit. Or water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Now that is a general truth or fact. So again, present simple, use it for general truths and facts, habits, and routines. Present continuous describes actions happening at the moment of speaking. I am making a YouTube video. They are playing soccer in the park. She is cooking dinner at the moment. What do all these sentences have in common? The actions are happening at the moment of speaking. So, use present continuous to describe actions in progress at the moment of speaking, right now. Okay, now things get a little bit more difficult with the present perfect tense. Now, this tense is used to describe actions or events that took place that happened in the past that have a connection to the present moment, right now. What's the difference between simple past and present perfect? It's a good question. Let's look at some examples. I have visited Paris several times. Now, this suggests that the experience of visiting Paris is ongoing and will continue into the future. There is a connection to the present indicating that future visits are possible. Now, compare that to I visited Paris several times. This simply communicates that the visit or visits to Paris are completed with no indication of future visits. Or she has lived in that apartment for 5 years. Now, this sentence suggests that she lived in the apartment for 5 years, but living in that apartment is ongoing. It's continuing. She's still living there. Compare that to she lived in that apartment for 5 years. This suggests that the period of living there is over. It's complete. So, use present perfect to focus on events that took place in the past that are connected to the present. Present perfect continuous describes an action that started in the past and continues to the present. They have been working on the project all day. So they started working on the project maybe in the morning. They've been working all day and they're still working on it. They're not done. Or she has been studying English for 2 hours. So she started studying English 2 hours ago. In the present moment, she is still studying English, hasn't finished. Another one. She has been waiting for you since the morning. So, in the morning, she started waiting. And guess what? She's still waiting for you. Hurry up. Okay, so present perfect continuous highlights the ongoing nature of past actions to the present time. Okay, moving on to past tenses, beginning with past simple. Past simple used for actions that are completed in the past. I traveled to Europe last summer. It's finished. Finished traveling. Or they finished their homework before dinner. Homework is complete. I lived in London for 5 years. Finished living there. I moved. So again, past simple is used for actions with a clear start and end in the past. Past continuous describes actions that were ongoing at a specific time or event in the past. She was studying all night for the exam. So, the action, studying for the exam. The time period, all night, throughout the night. Or, they were playing games at the party. So again, the action of playing games took place at a specific time or event at the party. So once the party was over, the games were over. So past continuous focuses on actions in progress at a specific past moment. Past perfect expresses an action that happened before another action in the past. It's used to show the sequence or order of events that took place in the past. By the time I arrived, they had already left. So the action of leaving happened first, and then the action of arriving occurred. Or he realized he had forgotten his keys. So first, the keys were forgotten. Then the realization came. Where are my keys? So again, past perfect emphasizes the sequence or order of past events. Past perfect continuous describes an action that started in the past and continued up until another moment in the past. So, she had been studying for hours when I called her. So the action of studying continued to another point in the past, which is the moment I called her. She stopped studying. Or we had been waiting for the train when it finally arrived. And again, the action of waiting for the train continued up until another point in the past, which was the train coming. Then we stopped waiting. We got on the train. So again, past perfect continuous describes an action that started in the past and continued up until another point in the past. Okay, moving on to future tenses, beginning with future simple. Future simple is used for predictions, promises, and spontaneous decisions about the future. Spontaneous decisions in the moment, spur of the moment decisions. Examples: I will call you later. That is a promise. They will finish the project by Friday. That is a prediction, estimation. Or she will help you with your homework. That's a spontaneous decision. Maybe I was struggling with my homework. She came over and helped me. So again, future simple, used for predictions, promises, and spontaneous decisions about the future. Future continuous describes actions that will be ongoing at a specific time in the future. Examples: at this time tomorrow, I will be flying to Paris. So, the action of flying to Paris will take place at a specific time in the future, which is at this time tomorrow. Or, they will be celebrating their anniversary next month. So again, the action of celebrating the anniversary will take place at a specific time in the future, which is next month. So again, Future continuous focuses on actions in progress at a specific point in the future. Future perfect expresses an action that will be completed before another action or time period in the future. So, examples. By next year, I will have graduated from college. So, the action of graduating from college will be finished, will be completed by a specific point in the future, which is by next year. Or they will have finished the construction by the time you arrived. What's the specific point in the future? It is by the time you arrive. What's the action? They will have finished the construction. So again, future perfect emphasizes the completion of an action before a specific moment in time in the future. Future perfect continuous describes an ongoing action that will be completed before another action in the future. Examples. By the time you get here, I will have been waiting for 1 hour. So, the continuous action of waiting for you will be ongoing until another point in the future, which is by the time you get here. Or, she will have been studying English for 5 years next month. So again, the continuous, the ongoing action of studying English will be in progress for 5 years until another point in the future, which is by next month. So again, this tense describes an ongoing action that will be completed before another action or event in the future. All right, those are the 12 verb tenses. But if you do need additional help, I made a video on the 5 toughest verb tenses. Just click on the link above. And as always, if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Take care.